Okay, so welcome back to Tips and Tricks Motors. Today's episode is all about body work. Um, so right now we're just level 1, so we're just using this little side shop, and we have rust metal and sandpaper, spatula, finish sandpaper, and a spray can. So these are very slow going tools, but it's what you start with. So I'm just hitting down on the D-pad to highlight the rusty areas in yellow. So we're just gonna use the sander. There's a little piece there. You'll want to go a little slower with this handheld one. If you go fast over a thicker area, you're gonna have to go over it a couple of times, essentially. All right, so we'll do this. We're just going to wait for that to auto-complete once we've done enough or removed enough of the rust. This one's not in bad shape at all compared to some vehicles that you can pick up. If you compare this to this rust bucket, yeah, this one would be a lot more work. So, however, I do want to show you level 2 tools and workshop. So we're going to do that in this episode as well, which is also going to provide us with upgraded tools. So I want you to be able to see the difference between this and what we'll be getting shortly. So yeah, so we did the sanding. Now we're just going to spatula the putty on, the Bondo filler, whatever it's called. If you've watched any of my car mechanic simulator series, you'll know that I am no mechanic. Also not a bodywork person. I don't have these skills. So what I know is based off of my knowledge from a video game. So we're almost done here. Okay, now we do the sandpaper, which for some reason is super satisfying. I don't know why. But you can go over it quickly, which is nice. And again, I'm squatted down just for easier access. If you're up here, it's harder to get into all the nooks and crannies. So it's just easier to be squatted down. I think I had mentioned that in the... Oh, nice, it's done already. So spray paint. This is very slow going. It's a small circular spot. Just need to take your time, which leads me to settings. Some settings that might be helpful for you. You're gonna want to adjust the sensitivity settings on this game. I think mine is at 0.3. Like it's really low and it's still super sensitive. So something to look for, watch for, or try the different settings to see what suits you best. So yeah, the level 1 equipment is slow, as you can see, but it doesn't take very long before you're looking to upgrade to level 2. So I'm going to sell this car off, go get another car to compare after we've done the upgrade. So I will bring you back shortly. Okay, welcome back. I got a car for us to work on. I've sold a couple of cars. So first what we're going to do is we're going to look at the upgrades for the body shop and what they bring us. So body workshop. So right now we're level 1, so body workshop with manual tools. We've seen those. Everything you need for basic body repairs, part of the mechanical workshop for the time being. Level 2, standalone workshop, new electrical tools. Level 3 it adds a paint booth to it, and you can hire a worker. And level 4 also adds a photo suite, which we will look at later on in another episode. So we have the money. We are going to upgrade to level 2. So where we used to work on cars in here, we now have a body workshop dedicated, or a spot dedicated for the body shop. So let me get the car washed up and in here, and I will show you the new power tools. Okay, so I did some shady repairs. I did a plate repair, and now we're going to test out the new power tools. So now, instead of that hand sandpaper thing, we have a grinder. Makes the work much, much faster. All these tools make the work much faster, including the sander, which is super, super satisfying for some reason. I'm just going to do some quick grinding here. Okay. Just push it down just so I could see it a little better. Depending on the color of the vehicle, it makes it easier or harder to see the rust. Oh, we got the autocomplete. So spatula does not change. It's not quicker. It's not slower. It just is. It is what it is. So just let me get this puttied up. I think I made a mistake up there with the grinder, so we'll just get that fixed up. Oh, this one's in much worse shape than I was anticipating. When I was just looking at it, it didn't look this bad. But anyway, is what it is. Okay. Should be almost done. The best part's coming, I promise you. So I have an offline and an online save on this game, and now this save here for this series. Oh, here it comes. Oh, so satisfying. Where was I going with that? Yeah, my offline save, I'm level 10, maxed out right now, so I thought it would be fun to do this little series for people. Tips and tricks and stuff that you might not know, or show people how I do things and see if maybe they do things a little differently. That can help me out. So yeah, if you do things a little differently or have any other tips or suggestions, leave them in the comments. Not just for me, but for other people as well. Oh, and here we go. We now have a spray gun. So you have vertical and horizontal options for the spray gun. You still have to go slow, but it's not as slow and will do a lot more than what the spray or the paint can would do. So I'm just going to get this finished up. Yeah, it's much quicker, more so because of how wide it goes. Like I can almost get this whole area with one spray. Just got to remember to take your time. There we go. And that, folks, is the Body Shop. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.